Warm greeting to all. Today we are going to discuss factors in tooling selection. So, factors in tooling selection. The first method, constraint on tool selection. So, what are the constraints available during selection of tools? So, manufacturing practice. How to tool is fed, continuous turning or intermediate shaping. Next one is manufacturing process, selection of tooling. Then machine tool characteristics, speed, feed, availability of machine and holding devices, power outputs. Next, capability, that is dimensional and geometric accuracy and surface finish. Then processing time, cutting tool availability. Based on the priority, we have to select the cutting tool. So these are the constraints of tool selection. Then number two is operating requirements for tool selection. So what are the operating requirements? That is workpiece material, based on the chip formation and heat generation. We have to select the material. Then operation, then part geometry, tooling data. So these are the factors in operating requirements. Then number three, factors affecting tooling performance. So it these things affects the tooling performance. That is cutting tool material, cutting tool geometry, cutting fluids. So this is factors in tooling selection, layout diagram. So already we discussed in a previous slides, that is tool performance, tool material, tool geometry, cutting fluid. Then operating requirements, workpiece, operation, part geometry, tooling data. And this is constraints, cutting tool availability, processing time, capability, machine tool characteristics, manufacturing process, and manufacturing practice. So based on these factors, so we are select the tools and set the process parameters, and we can find the feed, speed, and machine times. So these are the layout diagram for factors in tooling selection. Then tool selection methods. So we'll have five methods while selecting the tool. Number one, evaluation of process and machine selection. So how to evaluate the process? The selection of process and machines is satisfactory. The range of tool that can be used be limited to those suitable for the process and machine selected. So based on the machine selection, we have to select the tools. So therefore, the limits the initial list of possible suitable tooling. Number two, analysis of machining operation. So you have to identify the machining operation. The specific machine will carry out every operation required. Each machine tool to be used will have specific tool types to carry out certain operation. So we need a specific tools for carry out the operation. If we need threading, we need separate tool. If we need chamfering process, we need separate tool. So based on the specific operation, we have to choose them tool. Therefore, this analysis should enable the identification of specific tools types for specific operations. Number three, analysis of workpiece characteristics. So based on the workpiece characteristics, we have to identify tool selection. So the focus on the workpiece analysis is on the workpiece material and geometry and the capability in terms of dimensional and geometric accuracy and surface finish. Based on the workpiece, so you can achieve the dimensional, geometric accuracy and surface finish. Number four, tooling analysis. Using the tooling data available, the general tooling specification generated at the third stage can be translated into statement of tooling requirements for a job. That is tooling list. The number five is selection of tooling. So the selection of tooling based on the process, based on the machining process, you have to select the tools. There are two routes that the tool selection can take at this point. A single piece tooling is be used it, then the suitable tool holder should be selected before fully defining the tool geometry and material. However, if insert type tooling is being used, then the following steps to be followed. So insert type tooling will be used in milling machine. So different types of inserts are available, so that you have to select. So for this, we have to follow the steps. Select clamping system, so how to clamp the tools. Then select tool holder type and size. Tool holder type and size you have to identify. Then select insert shape, select insert size, determine tool edge radius, select insert type, select tool material. Thank you. The remaining topic we will discuss next class.